Yo, what's good, people? Straight Shooters back. It's your boy She.
I'm Sid.
And yo, today we pulling from half court, man. We shooting from half court, man. Your boy Ja, man. What's up with your boy Ja, man?
Seemed like he want to shoot from full court.
Yeah, he want to shoot something, obviously.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. I don't know if he's just misguided or is he just on his own off the rails and just too caught up with this hood culture thing that really ain't him.
I want to say that it's a mixture of all those things. It seemed like the funniest thing is they were showing pictures of him before. They were saying like he was like this little preppy kid, and now he got the bag.
Yeah, he was pretty much raised right, quote unquote.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, obviously,
both his parents was there. They set him on a path, and he followed the path, and now he's made it. So for him to be acting out like this is outrageous.
Yeah. Let's start off with the events that took place. To land him in the situation he in now. First one is that they was talking about, and I had no idea of this until recently. I feel like a lot of it was like that. The incident with the 17-year-old at his house back, last summer, where he got into the fight with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, that's the thing that popped all this off. So, I guess they was out there in the back at his crib, probably playing some ball. Things got heated. They throwing the ball back and forth.
Well, we know what happened. Ja was probably busting his ass. Can we say ass?
We can say ass.
Oh, all right. He was busting his ass. We already know that one.
Yeah.
So young boy probably got heated
and things went left. They start throwing the ball back and forth. Ja gets hit in the face with the ball. He says, "You know what?"
Right.
Things got really hood, and he stole him.
Yeah. Now they did say the young boy started making, all these threats saying, I'll light your house up and do all this, and that's why Ja acted the way he did.
But he probably said that after he hit him.
No, they said this was before.
It was?
They said
it was before?
Ja got hit in the face with the ball, so I can imagine that, young boy probably heated, tried to check the rock up.
Yeah.
Hit him in the face. He stepped at Ja saying, I'll do this, I'll do that, threatening to light the house up and all that,
Okay.
And then that's when Ja said, should I do it? And then, rocked young boy and then went in the crib and he came back out. Can't be doing that, Ja. That's just you can't. Now I don't even want to see. All right, now let's have a real conversation. How do you act to that if you've been threatened on your property? That's tough.
That's tough, and
because
especially being young, you get real fiery, and your emotions kick in of like, oh yeah, how dare you? Watch this.
Yeah. But
at the same time, you gotta think about this in a realistic perspective. You're a professional athlete.
You are.
And you just signed a $200 million contract. You really want to be getting into fist fights and shootouts out in the street with some kid? That's ridiculous.
But is it really technically out in the street? It was on his property.
It is, because you're outside and you could just tell him to leave. You're an adult.
True. That's the whole thing. You should have more control over the situation.
Yeah.
Because I can understand him being, if the young boy is, making threats and everything, I can understand him really feeling threatened because these young boys different nowadays.
They are.
And they not in no sweet city either. They out there in Memphis. Memphis ain't nothing to play with. So
it's not nothing to play with. That's true.
What I'm saying? So I can understand him.
But this is what I'm saying though. Being an adult in this situation, you be like, all right, you gotta leave the premises. This is my property. You take your ass on. And for him making those threats, you're a star. You could call the police, and they will listen to you. Like, this ain't just regular people stuff now. You're in a different lane, a different level.
On a different level.
Yeah. And you could hire security or whatever.
Yeah. And because that's the other thing. Once that did take place, and he did hit the young boy, which he shouldn't have done.
He should not.
The moment that he went running in that house, whoever one of Ja people should have been right behind him, because they already know him by now.
Yeah,
he went in there to go get the gem. Yo, somebody should have been right behind him before he even got a chance to step outside. Yo, Ja, what you doing? You need to chill. Give me that. Go somewhere. Go upstairs. Go do something.
Cool off.
Like, you need to cool off. Like, go sit down somewhere. Then they can come back out and, yo, young boy, your time up here. You gotta leave, man. And just go from there. It could have been a whole different situation. But for him to come back out, with the joint on his hip and all that, like, come on, man.
Yeah, he was taking to a whole nother level, and he could have really got himself, and he could have really put himself in real danger like that day. What's to say that kid didn't leave and come back with some people for real?
Yeah,
it just so happened that it didn't happen that way, which we all glad that nobody got hurt or killed like that.
Nobody got hurt, further beyond, the young boy getting punched. But
not on his head, but like it could have been way worse.
Could have been way worse. Then you got, I'm guessing this is in the right, timeline order. The mall cop, the security guard at the mall that he get into an incident with.
Yeah, over his mom, right?
Yeah, now they say this is the one, I just heard about this one not too long ago. His mom at the mall at Finish Line. She get into it with the security guard, and then she called him up. And he come down there to check the security guard himself. Strapped again.
Yeah.
With the strap. Ja be wildin'.
He's definitely wildin'.
Like,
it's like, this is why rich people have security for these things, man. You don't do these things yourself. You have security, you call them up, and then you have authorities settle the situation.
Yeah. Now, even if you should go there, you
should show up on the scene.
You should show up on the scene. That's your mind. You want to.
But you there, you escalate this.
Go ahead.
My bad. I ain't mean it. But unlike you don't go there to escalate the situation.
Pretty much.
I don't know, man.
Go there. Make sure your mom cool. Once he got the call, he was supposed to make a call.
Yeah.
His mom called him. Hey, John, I'm down here having some issues. Okay, I'll be right there. He supposed to hop right on the road. Yo, I need you to take me down here. We got an issue. We gotta go get my mom. Had the right person go run up on that security guard, and not even had no beef. You need to just be like, you need to have some professional people around you. Yo, what's the issue? Yo, this is Ja Morant. And you go from there. Yo, where your boss at, man? Go.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? And handle it like that. But for you to be running down there with the strap, man, that's like, that's unacceptable, man. You in a position, you in a whole different lane now, Ja. Like, you can't be doing that, man.
I didn't even think about this, but just now it came to me. It's like you putting people in positions to sue you.
Yeah, like you. I think the security guard is suing them.
Yeah.
I think I lawsuit against him. Yeah, and the 17-year-old.
Yeah, another 17-year-old.
Yeah, so you got 2 lawsuits against you right now.
Yeah. You about to have way worse than this little 2-game suspension, and I'm sure some fines are about to come with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're gonna be out the league soon, man. Like,
they don't clean up his act.
Yeah.
And then it don't stop there. So, he got his entourage with him everywhere he go.
Right.
And this was just a couple weeks ago, I want to say, at least no more than 2-3 weeks ago, that Pacers game they had.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they was in Indiana, and then, they leave, they got chippy during the game or after the game or something, Pacers and the Grizzlies and all that. And while they leaving, people in Ja entourage shining red lasers on the Pacers players on the team. Acting like they got beams and all that. Like, come on, what y'all doing, man?
It's getting wild, man. It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Like, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. Like,
thing is, man, he just really gotta stop. He just has to stop, take a look at himself in the mirror, and think about like all these decisions he's been making over the last few months.
True, because then he made another stupid decision right after that. after everything started to come out and everybody like, yo, Ja, you need to slow down. Ja, you need to do it. Yo, Ja's not looking good and you keep going on down this path. He in the club and he just had the weed burning. Just had the weed burning, yo. Who your ops, Ja? Like, yo, your ops ain't no street dudes. Your ops or the opposition on the other side of the court. You gotta worry about the Steph Currys and the Dame Lillards and the Kyrie Irvings and all that. That's your ops now.
Remember, he said he wasn't worried about them. He said he was good in the West.
Well, the East. Well, you gotta worry about James Harden. You gotta worry about Donovan Mitchell. You gotta worry about
no. Actually, all that's changed now because Kyrie is now in the West. KD is in the West.
Man, listen.
Look, you need to worry about the on-court stuff now, man. I mean, you should have always been only worried about the on-court stuff.
Didn't be talented as you are, man. I don't know how.
No, you're an MVP level player, man. You was one of my favorite players, and now I don't know, man. I might have to cool off him.
I mean, no, he's still Ja Morant on the court, man.
Yeah, but I mean, there ain't nothing to take away from his talent and his ability. It's just I can't bang with you if you out here acting like a nut.
I don't want to give up on him yet.
I ain't trying to give up on him, but your pattern.
He's young, and it's like he only 23, which you should be smarter than this at 23. But we being realistic, there's a lot of 23-year-olds out here.
It's easy to say that.
Yeah, just being just as
reckless.
Hell yeah,
hot-headed.
Especially the ones that don't got $200 million.
And trying to live up to fame and clout. Yeah, I mean, in his case, he has it. So I don't know why with all the extras about. But
it ain't even just about clout. These young boys want street clout.
It's a reputation. Reputation.
Street clout. Because you got all the clout you need. You're a Ja Morant, starting point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies. 2-time All-Star. One of the most electrifying players in the league right now. You have clout, but you just gotta have like that bad boy tag, that street tag, which ain't gonna serve you no good in the long run.
It's not.
And then on top of that, the thing is, you need a better entourage. You need an entourage that care about him.
Yeah.
And not just, the bag that he can, give to him or.
Yeah, we've seen countless times throughout history with athletes with surrounded by yes men, letting them make bad moves, bad decisions, just go off the rails. And then when you turn out to go down, they run. They don't go down with the ship.
Yeah. They can't even fight the battles you fight. And once you get in all these lawsuits and everything and all these millions start coming out your pocket, they don't have the millions. You do. You in that position. God put you in that position. So, man, we grew up watching Iverson, man. He kind of similar. He went through some of those similar things. Not far as like the guns and all that, but just the partying and all the, doing what he want to do still, be in the hood, somewhat. Not deep as Ja. Like, Ja really got ops out here, I guess. But Iverson kind of went through the same thing, and he probably needed to change his entourage.
Yeah.
Ja, you definitely need to change your entourage. You need to, even if you probably got guys, I get it, you probably got guys that you grew up with or guys that you knew for the longest and they always been this way. And you gotta be able to tell them like, yo, when we here, you can't do that. You gotta be able to control your entourage, or you gotta be able to say, yo, when we go over here, you be in the way, man. You jeopardizing everything. So
this kind of also reminds me of if the path goes down and ends up in the wrong way. Remember the thing that happened with was that the Migos?
What happened? What you talking about?
When who got killed?
Recently, yeah, man. Takeoff.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Takeoff, man.
I mean, this is like the same type of stuff. What are you doing hood stuff that can put you in these dangerous situations and stuff like this that you ain't supposed to be in?
Right.
When you got this kind of bread and fame.
It's like you
that's the worst case scenario. You don't want that. You don't want that type of stuff to happen.
Right. Because at this point, when you somewhere that you gotta be strapped, why you there? If you gotta be strapped, then you gotta be strapped.
Right.
You don't even really want to be nowhere. Nobody in your entourage gotta be strapped in. And I understand you got security for protection. You worth $200 million, man. Like, you want to be protected and all that. But it's a way to go about it. You're not going about it the right way at all.
Yeah. Don't just be out here like that.
Man.
So is that all we're gonna say on this, man? Because I'm ready to be done with that.
Yeah, man. I just hope you figure it out, man. Because like I said, he is only 23, man. Like, I know some 20-year-olds right here that now, like, personally, they real life knuckleheads, but they don't got the same things to lose that you got, Ja. Smarten up for it's too late.
Yeah.
We out.